Don't ever watch this movie alone, or you'll definitely regret it. The story takes place at a party. A group of young people are playing with an app that predicts the exact time of death. A girl's phone shows she has 63 more years to live, while two others have 32 and 40 years left respectively. But at that moment, Courtney turns pale. Her phone says she only has 3 hours left to live. Her friends rush to comfort her, saying it's just a game and telling her not to take it seriously. But little do they know, this prediction is about to come true. After the party, Courtney's boyfriend Evan is already drunk. She tries to persuade him to walk home with her, but Evan is stubborn and insists on driving. Thinking about the app, Courtney can't shake the feeling that something bad is going to happen, so she makes the split decision to get out of the car and walk home. As she's approaching her front door, her phone lets out an eerie sound. She picks it up and sees the remaining time is less than 2 minutes. Scared out of her wits, Courtney sprints home and locks the door tightly, but just then, she hears a strange noise coming from the bathroom. When Courtney steps forward to check, she's suddenly lifted off the ground by an unseen force. Seconds later, she falls from a height and dies instantly, and the countdown on her phone hits 0 right at that moment. Meanwhile, Evan gets into a car accident. He's injured, but not seriously, but a large tree branch pierces the passenger seat. If Courtney had been sitting there, she would have suffered a fatal injury. The next day, when Evan learns about his girlfriend's death, he finally realizes the prediction was real. Even though Courtney didn't get in the car with him, she still couldn't escape her fate. He tells a nurse named Quinn about what happened and says he's going to die in 19 hours. Quinn comforts him, saying it's just a silly app and telling him not to worry about it. When the countdown is down to 3 minutes, Evan suddenly becomes extremely nervous. He walks into the hospital hallway and sees a dark figure in the mirror at the corner. He turns around nervously, but there's nothing there. The dark figure flashes past and shatters the mirror, scaring Evan so much that he immediately runs to the nearby stairwell. Right after that, there's a frantic knocking on the door, as if someone is trying to get in. The moment Evan steps back, all the lights in the stairwell suddenly go out. He takes out his phone and sees the countdown is down to 1.5 minutes. He panics completely, desperate to get out of there, but the door won't open no matter how hard he tries. Then he hears footsteps coming from downstairs. Evan quickly leans over the handrail to look down. The footsteps are getting closer and closer, making his heart race, but they suddenly disappear. Just as Evan is searching around, he hears a noise from upstairs. He shines his phone light up there and finds the person is actually his girlfriend, Courtney. In his shock, Evan loses his balance and falls down the stairs, dying a tragic death right as the countdown hits 0. When Quinn hears about Evan's death, she's instantly terrified, because when she was talking about this with her colleagues yesterday, she also downloaded the app, and it says she only has 2 days left to live. Filled with fear, Quinn hurries to the ward to get Evan's phone, hoping to find out the reason behind the countdown, but the phone is password protected and she can't unlock it. Helpless, Quinn goes to the morgue, pulls out Evan's body. She tries to unlock the phone with his fingerprint but fails. Then she forces down her fear, pries open Evan's eyes, and uses facial recognition to unlock the phone. And sure enough, the countdown has already hit 0, leaving Quinn so scared that she collapses. Not knowing what to do, Quinn goes to a cell phone store to get a new phone and a new SIM card. Seeing that the app isn't on the screen, she thinks this might be the way to get rid of the countdown. But just as she's about to leave the store, something weird happens. The phone makes a sound like a monster growling, and then the app appears on her new phone out of nowhere. Quinn angrily demands an explanation from the store owner, asking why he installed such a thing on her phone. But the owner says he's never seen this app before. He even tries pressing the delete button several times, but it won't delete at all. After leaving the store, Quinn is so distracted that she almost hits a man while reversing her car. When she calms down and looks up, she sees a tall, dark figure in the backup camera's display. She turns around to look behind the car. There's clearly nothing there, but the dark figure in the camera is crystal clear. Just as Quinn is overcome with terror, a pair of large hands reach out to her from behind. The man she almost hit is furious, accusing Quinn of damaging his car. At that moment, a man named Matt walks out of the cell phone store. He warns the angry man not to lay a hand on Quinn. Then he takes out $1,000 and gives it to the man whose car was hit, sending him away. After that, Matt pulls out his own phone and says he heard her talking to the store owner. He asks if the app she got is the Countdown app, adding that he's also a victim of the countdown and his remaining time is running out. Matt says the owner of this cell phone store is a highly skilled hacker, so the two of them go to the owner and beg him to hack into the app's backend. Tempted by the high reward, the owner quickly hacks into it successfully, and when he looks at the app's code, it's filled with countless times and names. Apparently, a lot of people have downloaded this app. Quinn asks the owner to modify the countdown time for both of them, and it actually works. With the crisis averted, both of them let out a sigh of relief and let go of their previous worries. Quinn takes the initiative to invite Matt to stay at her house for the night, wanting to see if anything will happen that night. The two of them pour their hearts out to each other and fall asleep in each other's arms. In the middle of the night, the lights in the room flicker a few times and then go out suddenly. Quinn wakes up right away and sees Matt holding her beside her so she doesn't feel scared. At that moment, a shadow appears at the door and flashes past. Quinn quickly calls out to Matt beside her, but to her surprise, Matt pushes the door open and walks in, asking her what's wrong. That's when Quinn realizes with a start that the person holding her is actually a monster. Just then, her phone rings. She picks it up and sees the numbers on the countdown decreasing rapidly. Soon it goes back to the original time, and the time on Matt's phone also resets synchronously, leaving them with less than 2 hours.